Hi, good morning, good afternoon, and also good evening, guys, depending on whichever time of the day that y'all are going to come across this video. Thank you very much for tuning in onto my channel, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. As I'm busy recording, and as I was about to even start with the intro, I was like, um a few of my supporters were like, switch on the light, switch on the light. Guys, I do not want to lie to you. Ngiyantanda kakhulu. I just found this light on, and then I just found myself having to do this video like this. So this is not always going to happen. The thing is, I just enjoyed my good dark Bafethu. I do not want to lie to you. I just enjoyed my good dark. And I'm the only thing that you can see. I know you can't, on some instances, you can even barely see me, but we'll improve. Bafethu. Sizoyithola. iPhone, but we'll improve. But anyway, I came across this video during the week, if I'm not mistaken, and I saved it on my ex, on Twitter, and then now I'm just going through the things that I was supposed to talk about that I never really got had time to talk about during the week. So now let's get to it. Check out this video and then we'll talk. Just this clip.
The non-success of my relationship, the one that everybody thought we were married, the father of my kids, we were together for 10 years and planned a beautiful big future, and this was it for me. And I was happy with his flaws and his good stuff. This is the guy I'm gonna suffer for. And I think because you put that on you initially, when you see that it's really not working out, you hold on to that. And there's so much advice that we hear, which a man can change. But sometimes you have to be there for him to change for you. 10 years in, I was just like, this I'm going to fail at. I'm going to fail at this, and I think it's best I fail at this, because either my kids will have unhappy parents that are together, or happy parents separate. And I chose happy parents because you can't teach happiness, you show it. So I needed my kids to see me genuinely happy. Absolutely. So that they know what that looks like.
Okay, that lady, if some of you might not know her, she is Joanne. She's an actress. Yeah, man, she was with this guy who was, okay, the only place I've seen her ex-boyfriend, because she did specify Guti, she did say something along the lines of Guti, everyone thought we were married, of which I assume they were not, from what she said. Was a guy who was acting on a generation, who went by the name of Usenzo, who was gay on the show, and he was with this other guy, Jason, on the show and stuff like that. And a lot of people I saw, even on TikTok, where they were like, no, the only thing that ruined their relationship was that gay scene that the guy acted. If I'm not mistaken, the guy's name is Tommy. Yeah, man. But either way, she's speaking about indaba failed relationships, and what happened in their relationship. And she's speaking about indaba yokuthi sometimes you see Bafethu, you can see this is honestly just not working out, and fighting or trying to preserve or trying to do this and that to try and save this thing that is not even a thing, it's just a waste of time. You understand? That's what she's basically saying. And Mina Bafethu, I do not want to lie to you. I think I've even said this numerous times on my videos Uguti on this channel. Uguti Mina, another thing that I've seen in terms when it comes to my relationship advice, when anyone asks for advice from me, it's always going to end up in tears, because the advice here most of the time, when some of my friends be asking for my advice, I will be telling them, no, you have to break up, you have to end it. have to put yourself first. Omunye will be like, I am jealous or kanjani. Mina bafethu, I don't want to lie to you. Anginandaba nje nemijolo yenu. I do not. Yeah, I'm happy that you're like happy or allegedly happy or you'll seem happy. Yeah, but it is what it is. I do not want to lie to y'all. But however, in terms of Uguti, I might be feeling ways. I just don't. But however, I will tell you the truth, Uguti. Is it worth it or it's not? And Ogunye Food, I'm not going to force you. I'm only just going to give you my honest opinion as you have came to me as your friend and you asked me, Guti, should I stay? Should I go? Brent, at that moment, you know. And I'll let you know if it's worth it. And I'm Guti. And another thing, Mina, when you ask for advice from me, I just put myself in your shoes and I'll be like, okay, what would I do? You understand? I'm also not perfect. I do make mistakes, but certain things I'm just not going to stick around for. It's very important, Guti, in a relationship we're both happy, but the first person who's supposed to be happy, Kala, is me or is you. Or if me and you are in a relationship, you must be happy first, I must be happy first. Individually, I must be happy, now for be happy. And then when we come together, by a happy, a lovely. You understand? Yes, we will have our hiccups and stuff like that, but it's very important we put ourselves first. Because if we as individuals are not happy, even the people around us are not going to be happy. They are going to feel it. You understand? So the fact that with them or with her, they got to a point where they had to make a decision of going their separate ways in order for them to still be good people towards each other and to also be co-parents accurate. They had to make the decision that they did. Sometimes you have to make difficult decisions that are painful when you just look at them but when you look at them in a long run or in a future run, or when you look at a bigger picture, you're like, you know what, this decision, I'm just sacrificing a pawn to win the game. You understand? Sometimes yes, kubuhlungu nina akanikhona ukushiya abantu benu, anikhona ukushiya abantu benu noma be-useless, benganisizi ngalutho, benimora, benenza all of that. You'll just stick around. You understand? I've been saying ukuthi umuntu nje ma umbona ukuthi this person is not for you, leave that person. Leave. And this thing in which someone will change and all of that, you just speak about that. No one is changing. Yay, Bafethu, you wait. Yo, nene patience. Sorry, ifone le ngirecorda ngayo. Either way, you all are very patient. I'm not going to be patient in good relationships, more especially for something that is into value you can tolerate, and there are things that you cannot. And sometimes we need as people to be able to make tough decisions in order to be able to save. Sometimes you just need to cut off your arm to save yourself or to save the rest of your body. You cut the cancer off, you remove it. Understand? Yeah. And with my other video, I did speak about Indaba. Umjolo is very important and all of that. Or Umjolo now, it does have that importanceness in a way, indirectly. But yeah. But however, another thing, it doesn't mean ukuthi manje impilo yakho yonke fayime. Now ngoba umjolo ubalekile, awukwazi wena ukuthi ushiye umuntu umane uhlala single kuze kufike the right person and then you get into another relationship again. No. It's very important to love yourself. Once you get to a point of loving yourself, you'll see yourself, you'll automatically put yourself first. After putting yourself first, then you'll be able to see what is good for you and what is not. You understand? So with what she's talking about, I do feel it. I do. Yeah. Sure.